good to see you. It's been a while, but you've been on my mind. I've seen your rolling hills and winding rivers, so clear that I could almost make them mine. I can almost see the old Bandera highway stretching out toward old Mexico, and the times we used to walk down by the river. Now it seems like such a long, long time ago. San Antone, it's really good to see you. It's been a while, but you've been on my mind. I've been a lot of places, but I think I've always known one day I'd come back to San Antone. Sitting here looking out the window, thinking just how good things used to be. Well, I might be coming back to only memories. Oh, but San Antone, it sure looked good to me.
Somebody's coming.
Good morning, you fucking balloon! Hey! You wanna play games? I'll play games! Mayday! Take the Bismarck!
I'm coming down. Strike a job for
Damn you, Major Lammy, get a move on! Move on! Move it, you weirdo!
You know, I'd wish you'd douche sincerely. Watch your elbow.
Hey, Ma, turn on a quarter for the movies, please.
Damn thug. There's no color in the air.
What country is this?
The Bronx.
Rudolph Valentino hated cabbage.
Cheese hot!
Toward the end of the war in Vietnam, an unusually high percentage of American servicemen suddenly manifested symptoms of psychosis. Most of them were in combat, or slated for combat, and had no prior history of mental disturbance. These facts, plus the epidemic scope of the problem and the controversial nature of the Vietnam War, led American authorities to wonder whether many, if not most, of the men were faking. To probe the mystery, the government established a network of secret study centers and clinics. The last of these, number 18, was highly experimental in nature and was set up in an old abandoned castle in the Pacific Northwestern United States. Among its inmates was an astronaut who, during final countdown, had aborted a mission into outer space.
Robert Browning had the clap, and he caught it from Charlotte and Emily Bronte.
Shut your mouth, you crazy bastard!
You don't want to hear the truth.
He caught it from both of them.
Shut up!
Fucking weirdo. Yellow, smart-ass college pricks.
That says it.
Who do you think you're kidding, huh? Well, bad news, boys. Tough shit. But guess who's coming to take command next week? Can you guess, boys, huh? A psychiatrist! The best! The best in uniform! The greatest fucking psychiatrist since Jung! Jesse, you're good at, you slimy snake.
Bravo.
Good image.
Splendid groper.
Just one more thing, sir.
What?
Stick a pineapple up your ass and pretend you're Hawaiian.
Jesus.
Damn it! Who the hell's coming?
Vincent, 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 Vincent.
Sorry, sir.
Yes. It's all right.
Confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you. Honest, I do. Need you every moment.
What's that in your hand?
A foghorn. Chinese junks have been reported in the area.
Cut jaw, get back in line.
Line?
Fall in!
Hey,
You're supposed to be nice to us, Groper. We're sick.
here comes the psychiatrist, Groper. Better clean up your act.
Yeah, call us pricks now, Groper. Go ahead.
Hey, let's hear it for the shrink. Let's have a song.
You are my sunshine.
Out of sight.
Oh, gentlemen.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Boys, we knocked this off.
Fuck you. It's very pretty.
Famous lines from famous movies.
Bravo! Oh, Frankie! You mother forgives me!
Victor McLaughlin and the Informer.
We don't need no stinking badges.
Treasure of Sierra Madre.
All set, sir. Thank you, Sergeant. Take care. Goodbye, sir.
I love
Goodbye.
you as I never loved before.
He's done it again. My jacket, my shirt, and my pants.
Sir.
Boys, come to attention.
You've got to say Simon says, then we'll do it.
Play there. What a fine thought.
Poor bastard.
Simon says, pull him!
You're the psychiatrist, aren't you, Kane? Yeah, I thought so. I'm Frome. I'm the medical officer. Sure as hell glad you're with us. I can use all the help I can possibly get. Jeez.
Cut yourself. Up yours. Just answer present.
They are really far gone.
But now, you!
Perhaps.
No matter.
Perhaps. What are you, Jungian, Freudian, some crazy new school of psychiatry? These guys are nuttier than a wagon load of pralines.
Frome. Where's Frome? Gentlemen. A fellow
Would you please direct me to my quarters? What? My quarters. Would you please direct me to my quarters?
Yeah, just follow the elliptic road.
I beg your pardon?
I said follow the... Here they are.
Sergeant Krebs and Christian, sir.
And bloody damn well about time. Now, will you get this man into surgery? Or are you planning to just let him stand here bleeding to death while you and your buddy play soldier? For Christ's sakes, what is this, a hospital or a nut house? What?
No, not the stethoscope. Don't let him wrinkle a pants. I'm Colonel Richard Fell. I'm the medic.
Boys.
Really?
Boys, aren't you being a little bit silly?
Vincent?
Could I have that again, please?
You remind me of Vincent van Gogh. Either that or a lark in a wheat field. I'm not sure which. It's close.
Have you been drinking?
Never in uniform, no.
I see.
That's my last pair of pants he's got there, you see? All the rest of them are out the cleaners. And, Colonel, if you're planning on my holding this salute much longer, would you mind calling Memorial Hospital and telling the donor arm is ready for transplant? I expect it to be falling off almost any second now.
Oh, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. You're a prince of the realm, I swear.
Simon says, shut your fucking mouth! And put...
Listen, I know my rights. I want to see my urologist.
Good. Turn!
Sir, I present the group. Jesus Christ.
Disperse!
I'm happy, so happy, walking on air, the why and the wherefore. It's all I care for. I'm headed, folks everywhere. I know that you love me, so why do I care? There's a rainbow around my shoulder, and the sky I'm blue above. Oh, the sun shines bright, the world go right, 'cause I'm in love. There's a rainbow around my shoulder, and it's like a star. Let it flow, it's so much more, 'cause I'm Hallelujah. Oh, yeah. When it's the baby, yeah. The baby is going away. Yeah.
Okay. 7 cards. Anything wild? Deuces, threes, 5, 7s, 9s, and jacks.
You are a very sick man. Are you finished?
Most people cut them only once. 13 is my lucky number.
Nice.
Now, jacks are better. Come on.
Kings are better.
No, jacks are better.
I am dealing. I call it. Kings
Did
are
I
better.
not hear something about wild cards at the outset?
Yes.
Would you repeat them?
Deuces, threes, 5, 7s, 9s, and jacks. Would you like to add a 1 at king?
Deal, please.
This is the way
How
we
many
play
you
in
want?
my
How many
country,
cards
right?
you want?
Why are you giving me your cards?
Yep, I know what you mean. It was Amy Biltmore's place. She had it brought over here from Germany in 1900, stone by stone. Belonged to her husband, the Count of Eltz. What's the matter, you don't like it?
It's hardly therapeutic.
Yeah, exactly what Dracula said about it. But it's hidden away and it's free. Biltmore's letting us use it for nothing.
Oh.
Wish I'd said that.
You remind me of someone.
Who?
I don't know. But you seem so familiar to me.
Ah, Dracula said that, too. You see, he sees a neck, he'll say anything.
I guess it will come to me.
What?
Who you remind me of.
Oh. Gee, I said it.
Hit it, damn it. I hit it. Now, where'd it turn? But, sir, he's been
I
pounding
don't care what he's been doing. You are not to put your hands on him.
But, Colonel, he can't. Yes, sir. Right, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
You're Captain Fairbanks.
Not today.
Sorry. I was sure you were.
Not today. You understand me? Multiple personality. My house has many mansions.
Yes.
I am Dr. Franz von Pauli.
Why do you do that to the wall?
Because I'm convinced that we can walk through walls. Not only me, anyone. Cops. People in Nashville. I try to exert the full force of my mind on all the atoms of my body so that they will mix and rearrange and fit exactly all the holes in that wall. Then I try the laboratory method. I try to walk through it, through the wall. Just like a few minutes ago when I took a running bash. And I failed horribly. I am punishing the atoms. I am making an example of them. An object lesson, a thing. So when the other atoms see what's coming, they'll let me pass through. Independent snots. Shape up or ship out! No. Your grip is very, very strong.
I think that your problem may lie in the properties of the hammer.
Interesting theory.
May I keep it for study?
You're not going to play with it or anything.
No, I won't.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, Captain Fairbanks.
Yeah, I know. I had to kill a fifth of scotch last night just to get to sleep. No. I don't believe in pills. Sleeping pills keep you awake anyway. Why should I have to explain that? It's self-explanatory. You want me to explain it? All right. In a very short time, you build up a tolerance, right? That's right. You got it. Anyway, he's here. Yeah, yesterday. No, I don't know. It's too soon to tell. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Thank you, sir. Goodbye.
Jesus.
Don't blame me. I told them not to operate.
Welcome to Transylvania.
Do you plan to get dressed?
Now, how can I get dressed when Captain Frome won't surrender my pants? You don't want me to rip them off?
No.
Bet your ass to wrinkle the pants. Well, here you go. Case history's on the men. I've been through every one of them and haven't learned a blessed thing.
I think this boy was a diabetic.
May I come in?
Ah.
That's yours. So that's your couch. Why don't you make it a bed of nails? Then we can all see the blood pouring out.
Cutshaw, the astronaut.
I would say yes. You're the new boy, huh?
I'm Colonel Hudson Kane.
Do I call you Hud?
Try calling him Colonel.
Are you the one that makes the chicken?
Colonel Kane's a psychiatrist.
Sure. And they told me you were a doctor. This man treats crocodiles for acne. Why are we quibbling? Pack up and leave, Hud. You're on the way out. I'm acting on orders so to inform you.
Who ordered you, Cutshaw?
Unseen forces, far too numerous to enumerate. Check the files. It's all in the files. Here it is. Now read it, Hud. Read it out loud. It's my therapy.
Why don't
Read it! Or I'll go crazy, damn it, I swear it! And you'll be responsible.
All right, Cutshaw, please sit down.
I think the end of the world just came for that bag of Fritos I had in my pocket.
Would you please tell Frome I'd like my pants?
Consider the lilies of the field. I'm waiting.
Two days prior to a scheduled space shot, subject officer, while dining on the base, was observed to pick up a plastic ketchup bottle, squeeze a thin red line across his throat, and then to stagger and fall very heavily across a table, then being occupied by the director of the National Space Administration, gurgling, "Don't order the swordfish."
You're looking at my medal, Hud. Stop looking at my medal.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you were. You coveted it.
The following morning.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes, it's very.
Son of a bitch. I knew it.
There he goes.
You were looking at it.
Sorry.
Sorry? What good is sorry? I'm a nervous wreck.
He's a wreck.
Christ, how can I sleep now waiting for a covetous, kleptomaniacal colonel to come creeping around to my bedside after taps to rip away my medal?
If I were to do that, you might awaken.
Like hell I'd awaken. Powerful drugs could be insinuated into my soup.
Following morning.
Coveting is a sin.
The following morning at 0500, subject officer entered his spacecraft. An
And upon receiving his instruction from control to begin his countdown, he was heard instead to say, "I am frankly sick of being used." Sometime later, subject officer plainly stated that going to the moon was naughty, impolite, uncouth, and in any case, bad for his skin.
What's the matter? You think that's funny?
No. No, I don't.
Pack up and leave, Hud. I've had it.
Cutchoff, why won't you go to the moon?
Why do camels have humps and cobras none?
Why won't you go?
The man in the moon tried to fuck my sister.
Cutchoff.
The truth of the matter is Custer called Sitting Bull a spick. Right. Reasons are dangerous. What the hell's this? How I Believe by Teilhard. Show me a Catholic, and I'll show you a junkie.
Dr. Feld, I need help.
That's right.
Once again, that fiendish Douglas have given me that horrible microfervance. Look, I'm bleeding.
This wound self-inflicted?
My coronelito.
You are not well. No, I'm fine.
But your coloring is absolutely bilious.
Vic, look out! Look out!
There.
Damn it. I want your name, badge number, and the name of every other bore in your group. You have the right to remain silent.
Reported of Jenny, perhaps. At least.
Anything you say.
No more Dorian Gray.
And will be used.
Ciao.
You have the right to speak with an attorney and to have the attorney present.
I know you want to be alone.
You so desire and cannot afford it. Okay, I'm ready for my ink blot test now. It absolutely flips me. Now, while you're fresh with all those roses in your cheeks.
Touch off, Colonel.
It's a psychiatrist! My God, Rick! Help me!
Casablanca.
All right, Cutchoff, please sit down. What do you see?
An old woman in funny clothes blowing poison darts at a buffalo.
Bison.
I'm waiting. My whole life rushing past me in an instant.
This one?
Kafka talking to a bedbug.
Correct.
You're full of shit, you know that?
I thought it was Kafka.
You wouldn't know Kafka from Betty Davis. And you're a mental case.
Yes, maybe I am.
Ingratiating bastard. Do you always play kiss-ass with the loonies?
No.
I like you, Kane. You're regular. Take the medal. I'll take this book.
What book?
I Remember Mama by Oedipus Rex.
Hemorrhoidal ointment or suppository. And by Woolite.
May I go?
Gone.
So far, so good. So far, very good.
I also want to hear what Jessup has to say about the head x-ray.
But you did say that you were encouraged, now, didn't you?
I did, and I am. Also, I'm going to have a nurse bring in something to help you sleep tonight.
It's only 7 o'clock.
Well, you can stay up till
St. Christopher.
Protect us.
There's something engraved on the back.
We're all pro nobis.
I am a Buddhist. In case of accident, call a lama. What's Cutshaw's religion?
I don't know. Read the file. It's all in the file. Elementary psychology. Ah, in the pants.
What's
this?
I think it's a dog.
Damn it, not the pants. There you are. Now, do I have to put up with your temperament this early in the
All right,
morning?
Reno, all right. Sorry, Colonel. It's hard to keep track of these.
Major Grouper, let him be.
But, Colonel, he's been...
It's all right. The men may see me whenever they need to.
You heard?
Whatever you say, sir. Yes, sir.
Quit drinking buttermilk daiquiris in the closet, Grouper. That man is a lunatic and dangerous. One night, I was walking the grounds. I hear this whispering, see, and I look. And up in the branches of this cypress tree, there's Groper, the crazy bastard, talking in whispers with an owl.
With a what?
A big black and white owl. They're common. I couldn't testify to what they were saying. They were whispering, understand me? I couldn't hear them clearly. And what I don't know for a fact, I don't say. That's the kind of hairpin I am.
Reno.
No, sir, the words weren't clear, really, sir. Believe me.
But there isn't a cypress tree on the grounds.
Doctor, it's easy to dig up a tree. And then anyone with money can fill in the hole.
I didn't think of that.
No, you didn't.
Is this your dog?
What does it look like, my zebra?
What do you call him?
Irresponsible. He's 10 minutes late for rehearsal. Out, Sir Lawrence.
Lieutenant Reno is adapting Shakespeare's plays for dogs.
Labor of love, a fucking headache, but goddamn it, somebody's got to do it. We're just getting into Julius Caesar. Want to come to rehearsal? We're doing that terribly gripping scene where this very noble-looking Dalmatian whips his toga around himself thusly and snarls, "Et tu, white fang." I'd like to ask your opinion about a problem in Hamlet. You see, if I cast a Great Dane in the role, they're going to accuse me of being...
Excuse me.
Lieutenant Spinell, my casting director.
Hiya, fellas.
We're looking for talent. So far, this production is a one-dog show. Who's that?
I thought maybe Rosencrantz or Guildenstern.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are males. This dog is a female.
So we take a license.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, it was only a suggestion. Where do you go find these other mutts next time?
Sorry.
Cashiers. What about with that time?
I'm kidding, Sir Lawrence. Jesus, why do I live like this? One roll and he thinks he's Barbara Streisand.
Hey, what about Richard III? Cripple that little dog.
Read the classics. It improves the whole respiratory system.
Richard III had a helmet. What about a hump on his back? Okay, so they get these other guys cast their cash. It's one day.
Anon.
I know about about 18. Hey, Frank.
Quiet. I asked for Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, and what did you bring me? Tiny Alice. I want Dobermans. I want even a collie.
Stop breaking my balls.
Fairbanks. It is one of my multiple personalities. I am Sister Eve Black.
I understand.
The Little Sisters of the Poor is a recognized charity, Krebs. Fuck off.
Are they all that bad?
He was flying those planes we got from the Germans, you know, the ones that take off from the vertical and then fly straight. 24 of the damn things crashed for no reason at all, and right after number 24, Fairbanks found out he could talk to trees.
You think they're faking it then?
I don't know. I only got here myself a week ago. Biggest mystery is Cut Show, I guess.
Why him?
He wasn't in combat. Why should he fake it? And what about Reno? The man holds the Congressional Medal of Honor. Now, he's pretending insanity to get out of combat? But I'll tell you one thing. They all have high IQs. Some of them near genius, as a matter of fact. Most other fakery I've heard about in the Corps comes under the category of falling out of parade in front of the reviewing stand and urinating, preferably on some field-grade officer's leg.
I don't know. Maybe we're just fish out of water.
What was that?
I just think about sickness, cancer in children, earthquakes, war, painful death. Death. Just death. If these things are just part of our natural environment, why do we think of them as evil? Why do they horrify us so?
Unless we were meant for someplace else. I don't think evil grows out of madness. I think madness grows out of evil.
Hell, I don't know. Maybe you ought to give them all shock treatment, you know? Might shake out the phonies. What do you think? You hate it. I'll see you later.
All secure, sir. Sergeant Krebs, please tell Colonel Fowler I want to see him.
Colonel Fowler signed out for the day, sir.
Captain Benish may need a Thorazine injection. Who has a key to the drug locker?
Only Colonel Fell, sir.
Sergeant Krebs, please tell Colonel Fell I need to see him as soon as he gets back.
Yes, sir. I will.
Good night, Sergeant.
Good night, sir.
Close the door, please, Krebs.
Let's go to the beach.
It's night and it's raining.
I see you're determined to start an argument.
Go to bed, please.
There's nothing less attractive than a psychiatrist who pouts.
Cut you off.
What do I have to do just to get in a word with you? Offer sacrifice? Then here. brought you a mud pie. Now can I talk to you?
Will you talk about the moon?
Listen, everyone knows the moon is Roquefort. I've come here to talk about Colonel Fell.
What about him?
Major Namek approached him this morning, complaining of a strange and wondrous illness. And do you know what that heartless butcher prescribed? He said, here, take this. It's a suicide pill with a mild laxative side effect. What kind of bedside manner is that? I break the arrow of peace.
Why do you wear that armband?
Because I'm in mourning.
For whom?
For God. If God exists, then he's a think, or more likely a foot. A giant, all-knowing, all-powerful foot. I don't belong to the God is alive and hiding in Argentina club. But I believe in the devil, all right. You know why? Because the prick keeps doing commercials.
Original sin might be real.
Hello, operator.
Maybe it was something genetic.
Can you prove there's a foot?
There are some arguments from reason.
Are those the things we use to justify dropping atomic bombs on Japan?
I'm sorry we had to rush you out like this. When he got news of what we were trying, he hit the ceiling. We needed all the help we could get, and in a hell of a hurry.
Think we convinced him?
Oh, yeah? He bought it?
God, I hope so.
I know how you feel.
You do?
No, I guess I don't.
Well, that's life, huh?
Take it easy. I sure hope it all works out for you.
Yeah. Every kind thought is the hope of the world, right? See you later. Oh.
Good luck. Horatio, get me a greyhound. I said, get me a greyhound.
Greyhound.
That's right.
Laertes.
Pekingese.
You gonna play him 3 feet off the ground?
I want people to wonder about him.
That'll do it.
Why the fuck are you bothering me?
Polonius.
Laertes is supposed to be a foil to Hamlet.
Polonius.
I swear I'm gonna hit you in the mouth.
Polonius.
A chow.
No ticky, no shirty.
Pretty.
You know, a chow ain't that bad.
What the fuck are you doing?
I think he's suffocating.
Good night, sweet friends.
Bananas. I am telling you, Kane is the one who's crazy. He just sat there doing this. All the time doing this. Hell, he never even saw me.
I want you to drop like an overripe mango.
A lot of psychiatrists are deeply disturbed. They've got the highest suicide rate of any profession in the world. Now, that's a fact. You can check it, Captain Billy.
Mm-hmm. What the hell were you doing in the clinic?
I had cookies in my teeth. Raisins and crap like that, you know? I needed some dental floss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, he is Gregory Peck in Spellbound. He comes to take over the mental asylum, and he's nuts himself. I swear it. It's just like that picture. I took a fork, and in the tablecloth in front of him, I made ski tracks, and he fainted.
Would you kindly have the goodness to admit that you're able to read my thoughts, that my spaceship crashed on the planet Venus, that this is Venus and you are a Venusian, that you have illegally invaded my mind to make me believe that I'm still on Earth, that it's all a demonic, hypnotic illusion. This is not Earth. You're not an Earth man. Stand here and fungus up to my asshole, you bastard. You're a giant brain. Please give me back my flying belt. I won't use it to escape, I swear to God I won't. Give me the flying belt. Oh, I want to play Tinkerbell and Drag in a fungoid production of Peter Pan.
Larry Victor.
Help you with anything, sir? All?
At all. Listen, one brain large.
Medication was indicated here.
Colonel Fell isn't back yet, sir.
Yeah, he's not back. You know where he is? He's up there with my fire belt. You give me back my fire belt! Oh, my fire belt! You give me back my fire belt, Michael.
I urge you to be calm. I want you to be calm.
sausages.
There are lots of sick people in this house, and many of them are sleeping. This is embarrassing.
I'm terribly sorry.
Captain Cutchell. Vincent. In order for life to have appeared spontaneously on Earth, there first had to be hundreds of millions of protein molecules. The ninth configuration.
Vincent.
But given the size of the planet Earth, do you know how long it would take for just one of these protein molecules to appear? Entirely by chance.
Vincent.
Roughly 10 to the 243rd power billions of years. And I find that far, far more fantastic than simply believing in a God.
Shouldn't sleep like that. Wrinkles the pants.
What time is it?
8-ish. 8:15. I got word you were looking for me.
Where are you?
Personal matter. I've got an uncle in trouble.
Any way I can help?
No. It's all right. We're doing all we can. I appreciate it, though. Thanks. What's up?
Oh. Captain Bendish could have used some sedation. Please make up a duplicate key to the drug chest. We had to break into it. I think it'd be better if we both had a key.
Boy, you look beat. Did you get any sleep?
Every time I dropped off, another one of the men was at the door.
Keep it closed.
No. They've got to be able to talk to me anytime they need to.
It's up to you. Something wrong? Something right?
Dream.
I didn't get you.
I just flashed on this dream I keep having.
Well, as Caesar's wife said to Sigmund Freud, you tell me yours and I'll tell you mine.
It isn't my dream.
I didn't get you.
I said, it isn't my dream.
What, you rented?
A patient of mine. A colonel back from Vietnam. He had this grotesque, recurring nightmare. Something that happened to him in combat. Ever since he told me about it, I keep dreaming it.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's strange.
Weird is the word. I mean, that's carrying transference a little far, isn't it?
It was my brother.
Patient?
Yes.
My God. Twin brother?
No.
Yeah, well, still, that would explain it, wouldn't it? I mean, you're psychically attuned, you're brothers, you're close.
No, we're not.
Must be.
Val, have you ever heard of Killer Kane?
Buck Rogers?
No. Killer Kane, the Marine.
Oh, yeah, sure. Guerrilla warfare guy killed 30, 40 guys with his hands?
More than that.
What's the point?
keys, my brother.
Bullshit.
No, it's true.
You're kidding.
I wish I were.
Ah. And you two guys don't get along, huh? What's the beef?
He's a murderer.
He's a Marine. They drop him behind the enemy lines. He does his duty.
Let's forget it, okay?
You sure you know what business you're in? I mean, those recruiting office sergeants can be pretty snaky from time to time.
Vincent.
Oh, God, Are you a friend of Jane Fonda?
We're close.
You're kidding.
I'm kidding.
Drugs.
What was that?
So many doctors get hooked on drugs. Oh, well. Hey, how is your brother, by the way? You know, I met him once over in Korea. Kind of palled around together, as a matter of fact. I like him. Like him a hell of a lot.
He's dead.
Oh, holy Christ. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's all right. Yes? Come in.
Colonel King, could I see you for a second? Oh, listen, I gotta go. You guys, I'll see you later, huh?
To my darling, my dearest, my flaming secret love, how I've hungered for this moment when I might rip away the mask and unburden my aching, bleeding heart. My sweetest, I saw you but an instant, a semi-instant, yet I knew I was your slave. Wondrous creature, I adore you. You are sandalwood from Nineveh, truffles from the moon. In my dreams, I am a madman. Yes. I rip away your dress, and then your bra, and then your glasses, and... Cooper, is this necessary?
Look at the signature.
Major Marvin Groper.
Sir, I got phone call after phone call this morning from broads who got letters just like this one.
Where did you get this?
Well, sir, some of the women, they,
Women?
Well, they happened to come here today, and...
Happen?
Well, sir, I asked them. The ones with the nice voices, and... They're ugly, sir. Ugly as sin. And I think that the bastard who wrote all those letters needs some kind of punishment and restriction, sir.
Who wrote this one?
Look at the envelope, sir. The address. Sir, there's only one mind here who's this diabolical. See that? It's made up to look like it's been mimeoed. Like it's part of a mass commercial mailing, sir.
To occupant.
Oh, God. Some of this stuff has got to stop, sir.
Maybe so, Groper. Yes.
It's getting out of hand.
Yes. Maybe we do need a few restrictions.
Colonel. Experience over the weekend, he called police to report his rubber
Colonel,
gun
I'm in
was
trouble.
missing
I
from
need
the
help.
rain.
Immediate help.
Take an animal, call me Tuesday.
Dr. Fell, you're wanted in surgery.
I'm having this argument. A monster, and I want you to settle it once and for all. Over the weekend, I saw a robin and his worm into the street.
Some Shakespearean scholars... Hold this, please. Some Shakespearean scholars... Thank you. Some Shakespearean scholars say that when Hamlet is pretending to be crazy, he really is crazy, correct?
That's right.
Now, other Shakespearean scholars say that when Hamlet is pretending... Other Shakespearean scholars say that when Hamlet is pretending to be nuts, he really isn't nuts. It's an act. Please give me your opinion.
I would like to hear yours first.
Ah, terrific psychiatrist. That's class.
You get the feeling that you've been trapped in a car wash for about 3
Pretty.
weeks. This ring is, Why don't you go inoculate a fucking armadillo, Phil?
No, really, I'm listening. I'm terribly interested.
Your interests are coextensive with Nero's ass on Sunday mornings.
Heavy concept, Frankie.
Jesus. Now listen. Now, Colonel, considering how Hamlet is acting, is he really and truly crazy?
Yeah. No.
You're both wrong. Now think what happens. First, his father dies. Then his girl leaves him flat. Then there's an appearance by the father's ghost. Bad enough. Then the ghost tells him he was murdered. And by whom? By Hamlet's uncle, who recently married Hamlet's mother. Now that by itself is a hell of a hang-up, because Hamlet liked his mother a lot.
But then we're agreed Hamlet's insane.
No, he's not. He is pretending. But if Hamlet hadn't pretended to be crazy, he really would have gone crazy. You see, Hamlet isn't psycho. He's hanging on the brink. A little shove, a little teensy-eensy, little eensy push, and the kid's gone. Bananas whacked out. So his unconscious mind makes him do what keeps him sane, namely acting like he's not. See, because acting crazy is a way to let off steam, a way to get rid of your fucking aggressions, a way to get rid of your fears and your terrors. If I did what Hamlet does in this play, they'd lock me up, they'd put me in prison, they'd punish me, sure. But him, Prince Royal Garbage Mouth, gets away with murder, and why? Because nuts are not responsible. Meantime, the crazier Hamlet acts, the more he indulges himself, the healthier he gets.
Yes. I think...
I'm waiting.
I think I agree with your theory.
Yes! There! You see? Do you understand that now, you dumb, stupid idiot? From now on, we do the scene my way. Come on, Sir Lawrence. God bless your veins and your arteries, Colonel. Sir Lawrence, you don't know shit.
Did he buy it?
Did he buy it? Hell, I bought it. Billy, I think there's something wrong with that.
Can you spare a cigarette? It's cool. Listen, don't have a hammer. Some people get so fucking excitable. Give the man about it.
Groper, get off the line. The Hamlet theory is correct. Hello, Colonel Kane here. Get me Camp Pendleton. Yes, quartermaster's office.
Did you see Coach Tom Landry?
Thank you. We'll need some supplies.
What for?
We're going to indulge the men.
Just like the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Would you care to venture a comment on either the Frogman suit or the German Gestapo uniforms? You pick the uniforms. Sure. Go ahead. Oh, I see. They want to play Great Escape.
Tunnels 1 and 2 are deep.
Hey. I'm well there we are. Hey. You are out of uniform. Jesus.
Take a hike. Out. And tell your stupid agent never to waste any more of my time. The first class. Can you imagine? Look at that.
Here I am, casting Julius Caesar, and what do they send me? A dog that lisps. Spinell.
Out. Take a hike.
You're tough.
Manic. Out. Get out here. Get lost.
Give me a reason. One good reason.
Colonel, do me a favor, please. Explain to this moron here that in none of the plays of Shakespeare can there be a part for Superman.
There could be the way I explained it.
The way you explain. Jesus. You know what he wants? You want to hear? When the conspirators draw their knives, he wants to rescue Julius Caesar. Ready? Swoop down like a rocket, pick him up, and then go hurdling mighty temples in one single incredible bound. Jesus, Mimic, are you crazy?
Gentlemen, who put the flies in my paint can?
Bananas. Fritz.
Fritz, please.
Starlet, look at this. Did you bring any photographs, honey?
Jesus. Go talk to your brother. I think he has the falling sickness.
Blue cross, blue shield, what's your color? Put your head up.
I'm going to Peru.
Let go of my stethoscope, please.
Will these people be staying for dinner? The cook is fixing Mexican. He wants to know how many.
I can handle this. The man just threw off.
Better go check on him.
Dr. Brown, can I have a word?
She bit me. Told her she was lousy. And she bit me. Maybe I'll use penguins.
You hear that, damn it? You can be replaced.
The atoms in water have manners.
Look, there he is. Our heavenly strength. Your hours and hours alone. And no one else. Hip, hip, hooray!
Colonel, why do I have to wear this?
What? I said, why do I have to wear this?
It's psychodrama, Major. Role play. Standard tool in therapy. The inmates are playing the role of Allied prisoners of war, attempting to tunnel their way to freedom. We are their captors.
Bullshit! We're their prisoners. A bunch of yellow-bellied goofballs out there having a ball. Why should I help their fun? I'm not a psychiatrist. It's a goddamn chicken shit crazy idea.
Jesus Christ, man. Why don't you love somebody just a little? Why don't you help somebody? Help them. Help, for the love of Christ. You green-soaked caterpillar torturing bastard! You're gonna wear that uniform? Sleep in it? Bathe in it? Try to take it off and you'll die in it! Is that clear?
I claim this swamp for Poland.
Major Groper, please get out of here.
Immediately. And keep that uniform clean. The man has a flag fetish. Now then, Major Strasser. Tomorrow night, we're switching roles. You'll be the inmates, and we'll be the guards. Here, study your part for tomorrow night's interrogation. Notice, incidentally, that you crack on page 3.
Yes.
Who are you? Who are you? You're too human to be human. I don't know. Maybe you're P.T. Barnum. P.T. Barnum slaughtered lambs. He put up a cage at sideshows, and he stuck in a panther and a lamb together. And there was never any trouble. Huddy, the public just went lollipops. Look it, a panther and a lamb. And they don't even argue. They don't even discuss. But Hud, what the public never knew was that it was never the same lamb. That fucking panther ate a lamb every single day at intermission for 300 days, and then they shot him for asking for mint sauce. Animals are innocent. Why should they suffer? Why should children suffer? Will you tell me that? Why should any baby have to suffer and die?
Why should men?
Oh, come on now. Don't try that one on me. You've got answers for it. Like pain makes people noble. And how could man be more than a talking, tennis-playing panda bear if it weren't at least for the possibility of suffering? But what about animals, Hud? Does pain make turkeys noble? Why is all of creation based on dog eat dog, and the little fish are eaten by the big fish? Animals screaming in pain. All of creation an open wound, a fucking slaughterhouse.
We've talked about that.
Not enough!
We said original sin might be the cause.
Then why doesn't Foot just come down and tell us? Is Foot running short of tablets of stone? My Uncle Eddie owns a quarry. I'll get them for him, wholesale.
You're asking for miracles.
I'm asking Foot to either shit or get off the pot. Diuretic strange gods have been waiting in line.
Maybe God can't interfere in our affairs.
So I've noticed.
Maybe he can, because to do so would spoil his plan for the future. Some evolution of man and the world so unthinkably beautiful that it's worth all the pain of every suffering thing that ever lived.
I say it's spinach and to hell with it.
You're convinced that God is dead because there's evil in the world.
Correct.
And why don't you think he's alive? Because of the goodness in the world.
What goodness?
Everywhere. In man.
You're committable.
If we're nothing but atoms, molecular structures no different in kind from this desk or that pen, then we ought to always be rushing irresistibly, blindly toward serving our own selfish ends. So how is it that there is love in this world? I mean love as a God might love. And a man will give his life for another.
Never happened.
Of course it happened.
Give me one example.
It happens all the time.
Name one example.
A soldier throws himself on top of a live grenade to prevent the other men in his squad from being hit.
That's reflex action.
A shipwrecked survivor in the middle of an ocean finds out that he has typhoid and deliberately goes over the side of the lifeboat to keep the others in the boat from contracting the disease. Now, what do you call that? Reflex action?
No, I call that suicide.
Suicide and giving up your life are not the same.
You're so dumb, you're adorable.
The essence of suicide is despair.
The essence of suicide is you don't collect the insurance. Listen, who doesn't know but what all these examples we keep on hearing about aren't bullshit? I don't have some basically bullshit, selfish explanation. I don't. Now give me one example, just one, that you know of personally. Personally, just one. I thought as much. Tomorrow's Sunday. Take me to Mass. Would Foot give a shit about what I'm wearing?
Et intera pax animus, bone voluntatis, laudamus te, benedictionis te, adoramus te, glorificamus te, gratias.
Is that Edgar Casey?
If anyone enters by me, he will be saved. The thief comes only to steal, to kill, and destroy. But I have come that they may have life, life in all its fullness. As the Father knows me, and I know the Father, in the same way I know my sheep, and they know me, and I am willing to die for them. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd gives his life for his sheep. Dominus vobiscum, et cum spiritu tuo, oremus.
Infinite goodness means creating a being that you know in advance is going to complain.
Be or not be.
Thanks, I dug it. If you die first and his wife after death, will you give me a sign?
I'll try.
You're terrific.
Cutshore behave himself?
As usual. Where are you going?
The beach. The diner down there serves great eggs Benedict. You like them?
Yeah. It's my favorite food.
Why don't you come along?
No, thanks. I feel tired. I think I'm going to lie down for a while.
Excuse me. Sure. I was hoping you'd come along, pick up the check.
Couch.
God damn it.
Is there any news from Earth? Oh, sorry. Any letters?
Your planet has demanded your return.
Fuck that. Any packages? When I was on Mars, my mother sent me a cheesecake once a month. She used to pack it in popcorn to keep it moist. All that shit about canals on Mars is a myth. Mars is drier than an armpit in hell.
Yes, I know.
Not around here, though. Here it's nice. Okay, I'm sealing off my mind.
New inmate, sir. Got in about half an hour ago. I put him in your office. I didn't think you'd want him mixing with the others until you, well, sort of explain things to him. Seems pretty straight to me, sir. Just combat fatigue from the look of him.
Thanks, Krebs. I'll see you in a minute.
Right, sir.
Yeah, sure, keep him. What's the get-up for? Halloween?
Killer King.
Charlie?
Just a boy.
Forget about it, sir. Let's get out of here.
I cut off his head with the wire, and he kept on talking.
What are you holding? What's that in you?
Right, this is obviously a mistake, sir. Some computer must have goofed and put you down as in charge of a stateside asylum. Here's your MOS as psychiatrist. Serial number's wrong. Must be another Colonel Kane.
There must be another Colonel Kane. There must be another Colonel Kane. There must be another Colonel Kane. There must be another Colonel Kane. There must be another.
Tell me again about goodness in the world. You lying, bloody, butchering bastard! Don't touch me. Don't come near me. That's your brother up there. That's your bloody green-soaked brother. That's Kane. That's Killer Kane. He'll cut your fucking head off with a wire. I needed you.
What happened?
You fainted, don't you remember? What do you remember?
I don't know. Nothing. I was walking to my room.
Do you remember the new inmate?
No inmate.
You don't remember.
What the hell are you talking about?
Roper. Who was that?
It was a cut shot, sir.
When Kane got the orders, he was commanding a special forces camp just south of DMZ. By the time he got to the States, we'd caught the mistake, but by then it was clear he meant to go through with it. We'd been watching him. We heard stories about his cracking. He seemed to be on the edge of a very serious breakdown, and then some computer dropped a stitch and gave him a halfway out. A way to find help without facing his illness. A way to hide from himself. But mostly it's a way to wash away all the blood. To do penance for all that killing by curing. At first it was just a pretense, but on the way back from Vietnam, it developed into something more. His hatred of the Kane who killed became denial, and also projection. Someone else must have done all that killing. Then after a time, that denial became so strong that it totally obliterated Cain's identity. He suppressed the Cain who was the killer and became the better self that's in all of us. Completely. Except when he dreamed. We were experimenting, you see. He was on the inside looking out. An inmate functioning as a psychiatrist and coming to bear on the problem like nothing we'd ever seen before. We hoped he'd come up with an answer, or at least some new insight. And I think he did. I think the men have been responding to him. He suffered a setback today, and a bad one. You see, his only hope of finding a cure for himself is to wipe away the guilt by a saving act. By curing the other inmates. At least see some improvement. But that takes time. Time and your help. Now, you've seen my orders, but I want Cain to play out the string. You understand, Lieutenant Gilman?
Yes, sir.
I'd like you to try to convince the other inmates that you were mistaken. That shouldn't be too hard to sell around here. Will you do that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Groper and Krebs, Christian, the others will back you up, so will I.
Colonel, let me get something straight. You've been in charge here all the time.
That's right. Cain is Vincent Cain. I'm Hudson. I'm a psychiatrist. Vincent is my patient. And when we were kids, I used to make him laugh all the time. I was the clown, you know. I've been trying to help him remember me, but he won't do it. He's my brother.
The music plays and makes you feel, and you keep dancing in the light of fantasy, and yet it's real, and you keep dancing in the night, and lift you up and makes you high, and you keep dancing in the night. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry, but you keep dancing in the night.
Waitress, can I have a runway for the young lady and one more scotch?
Sir, you've got 5 right there in front of you.
I wanted 6. Quiet.
That's him. I know that's him.
You're demented.
Up yours. I've seen his picture in the paper.
You don't read the papers, Stanley. You're an illiterate.
Then TV, you asshole. Look at him. Look at his face. That's the astronaut, the one that lost his marbles.
Come on. What would he be doing in a joint like this?
Well, now, how the fuck do I know? Look, they have all types of those army wackos stashed up in that Biltmore dump. Well, he could be one of them. I don't know. But that's him. I swear it. I'm positive.
How positive is positive, Stanley?
You want it back?
Yeah, how much?
Just a beer? A shot in the mouth?
Lead on.
I think he's kind of cute.
I told you not to smoke.
Hey, Steve, 2 beers, 2 bourbon rocks.
You desiring, are you?
What's your name, dude?
Rumpelstiltskin.
Why is that? Illiterate. Your name?
My maiden name or Mary?
2 letters.
Waitress!
See? Marines. USMC.
Unbridled sex for the Masters Club. It's something I said.
If I lose this bet, Richard, I'm going to punch him in the mouth.
One more scotch and 2 spittoons, love. Fill 'em with caterpillar's blood. My friends are very rich.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, God!
Look at this.
Guys, get it.
Hey!
It's him. It's really him. I got his dog tags, Richard. It's him. The big shit astronaut. My God. Hey, everybody! And guess what we got here? A damn celebrity! A chicken-wigged out astronaut! This here is Captain Billy Cutshaw, brothers and sisters.
Oh, my God.
Now, I propose that we make him an honorary member of our club. Now that's friendly. Would you like to join our club?
Fuck you. Okay. Don't fuck you.
Now this is what I learned in the Boy Scouts.
Hello? Could you help me, please? Do you have a listing for some kind of an asylum? Yeah, could you maybe invite Charlie Price and Dick Cooey and Jennifer and, let's see. I'm sorry. Do you have a number for some kind of an asylum for Marines or something?
First, we must baptize the chicken mother. Richard, you may have the honors.
Thank you, Stanley.
Let's have the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, splashdown! Everything A-OK there, spaceman?
Could you polish these chains a little cruddy?
Welcome to the club.
Colonel James. No, I'm on. Where are you located?
family. I think it's its keeper.
I think we got us a new beach ball.
That's my beach ball, man. Put it down.
Yeah, you tell him, Stan.
Oh, better call the MPs.
No, the SPs. It's a shit patrol, man.
Use your goodness in man.
Did you talk? I think this beach ball here just said something. Did you talk?
Let go of him, please.
You let go of my beach ball.
Please, let us go.
Pretty please.
Pretty please.
Now say, Marine's a chicken. Come on, say it.
Marines.
Let's finish it.
Marines are chicken.
Yeah, they sure as hell are.
Wait, just two more. Now say, Marines all suck. Well, come on. You gonna say it and get out of here? Well, come on now. Say it. Say, Marines all suck. There you can go.
Marines.
Come on. Let's finish it.
Marines. Marines all suck.
Let's play baseball!
Richard, get me a beer. Coming up. Uh-oh, here comes Stanley.
Guess he doesn't like Coors.
Man's got no taste.
Fucking slob. I'll clean up the mess.
I'm on vacation.
Now lick it. Lick it. Lick it.
Hey, cut that out.
Lick it. I'll let you both go. You and your friend. Now lick it. Lick it.
H. Christ.
Chicken shit, turd. He did it.
That's for disgracing the fucking uniform.
You bastard!
Get him down. Get him down on the floor. I got a present for him. Oh, that's right.
If he done it, call me famous.
Come on, hold the bastard steady. Oh, son of a bitch, make me famous. Hold him down, will you?
Bitch! How you doing, Richard?
Hold on now.
I think he wants...
Well, hold the son of a bitch down, will you? Hold him down.
You said yourself he was provoked.
Yeah, but he also...
Now, goddammit, he stays!
We're taking him in, sir. Sorry, but we are. Now, you can either produce him, or we'll go find him ourselves. Come on. Better hold it right there, pal.
Colonel. Colonel Kane, sir.
Has anybody told Anne?
Anne?
My wife? No. It's all right. Where's Gilman?
He's downstairs, sir.
Is he all right?
Yes, sir. He's fine, sir.
Cutcho.
Yes, sir.
Why won't you go to the moon?
Because I'm afraid.
Afraid?
That's right, sir. See the stars. So cold. So far. And so very lonely. Oh, so lonely. All that space. Just empty space. And so far from home. I've circled round and round this house. Orbit after orbit. Sometimes I'd wonder what it would be like never to stop and circle alone up there forever. And what if I got there? Got to the moon? And couldn't get back? Sure, everyone dies. But I'm afraid to die alone. So far from home. And if there's no God, then that's really alone.
Not much time. Time. No time. But I'll show you. I'll show you God exists.
That's right, sir.
One example. And the others maybe help. Try to cure. Try to cure them too. I don't know. No other way now. Time. No time. Had to try. Shock. Shock treatment.
What was that, sir?
Okay, sir. He's on his way. Can we talk to the other one?
It's a job for you.
Hey, what the hell is going on?
Why the cop?
It's all right. It's all right. Just go back to bed.
Where's Gutshot?
Krebs, look in the dorm, will you please? Christian, go.
Oh, my God.
He's dead. He gave up his life.
Major? If you die first, and there's life after death, will you give me a sign? A sign.
Captain Cutjaw. I am taking my life in the hope that my death may provide a shock that has curative value. In any case, you now have your one example. If ever I have injured you, I am sorry. I have been fond of you. I know someday I will see you again. Vincent Kane.
Sure heard some stories about this place, sir. Heard they had a doctor that was really a killer.
He was a lamb. Okay.
Hey, hold it. Hold it.
Where did the St. Christopher medal come from?
Thank you.